Did you say your dog is there?
Yeah, do you see him?
No, he's a ninja. I can never see where that dog is. You tell me all the time, oh, look, all my pets are back there. I'm like, where? Where's Waldo is basically what I'm playing when I look at you.
He's right here with his little face. You can't see him that well, I guess. He's a little black dog, so.
Wow. That's how we refer to him as? That poor dog. And you're living in the South? Get out of there! Rocket, run!
Hey, you remembered his name, so. Proud of you.
Welcome to a conversation with Judy and Ryan right here on YouTube at takeabreathpod. Also, make sure to check us out wherever you social media, Twix, TikTok, IG. You know, we might not post there, but we are there. So go check us out. Please also remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. So last week I was sad soft boy, a lot of stuff going on. I feel like I recovered a little bit in the other half, but now this week I'm coming back full energy. Right here, if you are watching on the YouTube channel, you see it right there. Yeah.
Why are you like jabbing your fingers?
Because I'm showing you how locked in I am for this show. Okay, I'm ready. I'm roaring to go. And it's because we have a movie coming out this weekend. Are you going to see Beetlejuice?
Yeah, most likely.
Oh my God, you're the problem, okay? You're the problem. Yes, because Beetlejuice, as you guys could see on the show, comes out this weekend. And it's been like 25 years. How many years has it been since the original Beetlejuice came out? Let's see. I should have looked this up. Whatever.
Well, Beetlejuice
okay?
came in 1988.
1988. Okay.
Older than I am, so
very older than my wife by a good margin. Okay. Oh, but no, because look, not every time. I can't say that. Most of the time, when we have a movie that comes out decades after the original, it's, I don't want to say garbage, but garbage in comparison to that first movie. Okay? And now we have Beetlejuice, and it's going to make $1 billion. Why? Because people like Judy are going to go see it, and they're going to make all the money because of nostalgia.
yeah.
You're the reason that we have had all of these movies I'm about to list, okay, Judy?
Okay.
Now, I want to quantify what I mean when I say a sequel, okay? Because some people will say, like, Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens, or Mad Max Fury Road are sequels. Yes, they are. I'm not even going to say technically, they fully are. But what I'm talking about is when it is the same, for the most part, main characters of the original movie that decades later are now reprising their roles, okay?
Okay.
And just to get out of the way, because I know someone in the comments is just going to be like, I don't care. But someone's going to say it. So, yes, there have been a couple good ones. Toy Story 3, which I feel is a bit of a cheat. Because while voice acting is a skill and you have to be able to do it properly, you can fake being a voice actor for much longer than you can reprising a role as a regular actor because your body changes. True. You can't move the same way. You can't do the same things you used to. All right, so that's why I feel like Toy Story, if you say 3 or 4, it's a little cheap, but okay, it's a good one. But the one that in recent memory that really is just a winner, Top Gun Maverick, okay? They nailed it, fully nailed it, all the decades later. Tom Cruise is still acting like he's 16.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Give you that.
But now we go to the bad. Okay.
Okay.
And I tried to pick movies that are all like the oldest one. Well, one is from 1990, but you'll understand when we get there. Okay. But I tried to pick movies that are all from the mid to late aughts and on. So the oldest movie on here is from 2008. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. So just to get out of the way, the bad movie from 1990, Godfather 3. You had two masterpieces in Godfather 1 and 2, and then you waited like 80 years to do the third one. And Al Pacino, he's lost his fastball, okay? He's lost it at that point. Not in general, just as far as being that character.
Right.
All right? All right, okay. So we move on. 2010, Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps.
I don't think I even ever saw that.
See?
With Shia LaBeouf?
Yes, it had him, and it had an ancient Michael Douglas. Honestly, I just think that was a bad movie in general, and like they just gave Douglas a bunch of money to do it. Because in a lot of these, you'll see it's just that the people have aged so much that it kind of takes you out of it. But he, like, I watched Ant-Man recently. He had slowed down in that one. But at that point, in 2010, he was still moving and shaking like the best of them, okay? All right. 2014... Dumb and Dumberer. Jim Carrey, Jeff Daniels. Just bad. And look, it's not like the first one was a masterpiece, but you know what the difference was? Is that those two actors, they hadn't made it yet. Like they were fully ascending and on their way up.
Right.
But now they like you can't do a lot of stuff like having a dead bird that is a focal point of a lot of things, you know, in the second one. So it doesn't work. All right.
True. Okay.
This one goes into the Wall Street Money Never Sleeps category, but Tron Legacy. Also, the fact that they tried to do like the weird CGI, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. I did see that one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least you saw that one.
I did, because I remember I had like this phase where I was like in love with Garrett Hedlund. So
yes, I think 2011. Yes, everyone. Or no, I'm sorry, because this came out when 2010. Yeah, no, 2011.
Around that time, yeah.
09. Everyone had a year like in 09, 2010, 2011, where they were in love with Garrett Hedlund. Yeah. All right, and the final two come as a pair. The oldest one, other than The Godfather Part 3 on the list, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So Shia LaBeouf is a two-time loser on this list. Only to be followed up, because it worked so well the last time they had done it, by Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
See, come on, guys. We gotta take a look at the cast real quick of Beetlejuice, okay? I understand that we have Micheal Keaton, who is just putting in work lately and doing some of his best stuff. I understand that. I understand we have Winona Ryder, who's been on Stranger Things, which I hear is a great show, but I haven't watched any of it. I maybe watched like 2 episodes, but it didn't capture me. Okay, I'm not into like scary-ish stuff. Okay,
fair.
And the third build is Catherine O'Hara, who same thing. She's amazing, but like people, the median age of this movie seems to be 84. Okay, what are we doing? And then you threw in Jenna Ortega, and she's going to be the lead or whatever, but she's not. We all know that she's not. We all know that it's really going to be Micheal Keaton, and then I think that Jenna Ortega will get more time than Winona Ryder, but Winona's going to get way more time than she probably should for this movie. So I'm just... I've told you this before. I wish we had new IP. I wish we had just regular new creative stuff. Did you see Twisters?
No.
No? Okay. Cause the thing with that one is that people fondly remember the first movie Twister, but it wasn't that good. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay, if it wasn't for a lady going, "We got cows," nobody would remember that movie.
Fair.
So, that's what, either way, the issue I have is I just want something that, even if it's not new, just don't call it the same thing that we've already seen. Call it something else.
Okay, so in this sense, how did you feel about like the Jurassic Park series? So they had Jurassic Park, right? The old one, the 90s.
So those fall under that first category I was talking about, where it's not the same actors as the main cast members of the film, right? Because in Star Wars, yes, you had Han, yes, you had Leia, yes, you had Mark Hamill at the end, but the main focus of everything was Rey and Finn, right? And let's see, same thing with Fury Road, obviously, entirely new cast for the most part. Jurassic Park, especially the first one, or Jurassic World, I should say, especially the first one, 99% new cast, especially all the main characters, right? And then I believe Fallen Kingdom had some people reprise, but we've already established at that point that we had
they're like their own series.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I say, like, when it comes to stuff specifically like this, where the main actors are reprising the roles of the movie decades later. Oh my God, I forgot my favorite one on the list.
How'd you forget it?
I don't know. Because
is it on your list?
I'm the guy who forgot that he got into a car accident. Okay?
Okay, you're right. Okay.
Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Oh my God, that was garbage.
Oh yeah, your favorite.
So, come on, Hollywood, let's just be a little better. That's all I'm asking. Let's just be a little better.
Okay.
Are you speaking for Hollywood, Judy?
No.
No? You're just placating. That's lovely. That's lovely.
Look, I'm going to still go watch these movies, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I know you are. But you're the reason that Hollywood just keeps churning this. Ooh, I had to stop myself. Just keeps churning these movies out. Okay? So I had to, guess what? You're my customer service rep. Okay? I don't get to call Hollywood and be like, "Hey, I'm upset." So now I'm yelling at you, Judy, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. I am sorry that I'm yelling at you because you were telling me that there has been a lot going on in your world lately. Well, not a lot for you specifically, but there's just you.
Yeah, okay. Let's tell this story. It's not about me, but it just doesn't sit right with me how things panned out for my friend. So she recently got engaged, and she's engaged to someone who is still technically married, but they've been separated, or they're separated, sorry. And in the state that they live in, they have to be separated for at least a year before they can finalize a divorce.
Okay.
So obviously within that year, like, they started dating, and I just don't see how one person, like, not my friend, but the other person, where
the husband,
like, it's other woman. It's a woman.
Oh, it's a woman couple.
Them. Yeah, they, them.
All right, so the woman husband.
The woman husband. Don't say that. The partner. Can we just say the partner?
Okay, fine. The partner.
The woman husband.
Yeah, the woman husband. Like, come on.
You're right. Anyways, they hadn't been separated for, more than a few months when they're like, "I want to marry this person next."
So the first thing,
I don't know why it doesn't sit right with me, but I just think, like, don't you need time to process that your one marriage is ending and you want to jump into another marriage so quickly? Like, so is that just me?
Look, the pessimistic person in me has to ask this question, okay? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Do we know for a fact that they started dating after the separation started? Because I mean, look, maybe we're looking at it like it's less than a year. Maybe it's actually like 2.5 years. You know? I mean, okay.
From what I know, no, it hasn't been like they were together while they were still married type thing. So,
okay.
From what I know.
So let's just, you know what? We're being nice. We're going to assume that this person met after they were separated from their previous partner. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get confused now because I'm going to call everyone partner. And then at some point, I'm going to refer to the wrong person. You're going to be like, oh, what are you talking about? Like the
partner and friend.
Right. And then separated partner, though, is what I'm saying. There's too many parts. Okay.
Okay. So, we can call the separated partner wife because they actually.
So friend, partner, wife. Got it.
Ex-wife. Yes. Let's go. Or current wife. Whatever. Wife.
Friend, partner, wife. Don't confuse me anymore.
Yes. Friend, partner, wife. That's what we're doing.
All right. So we will, for the purposes of this conversation, just say that the friend and partner got together after the separation. And yes, under those circumstances, I fully understand why that wouldn't sit with you well, because depending on how long that previous relationship was for, even when you feel like you're okay, there's going to be days when you don't feel like you're okay. And why? Because you just seemingly failed at something that you invested years of your life in.
Oh, I think I think they were college sweethearts. So I think they were married for like 10 or, I mean, I don't know how long it legalized same-sex marriage has been on, but it's like 10 years that they were together type thing. 15 years. That
goes to my point though, right? So even if under those circumstances, someone was cheated on, looking at you, friend and partner, but just say, even if someone was cheated on or whatever, you still take with you that you failed at something that you invested so many of your years in, right? And now you have to start all over and everything. So even if you're feeling good and you've met the right one and all this stuff is, look, I'm talking from experience, okay? I've told you how many times, how much it makes me happy that I am no longer with my ex-wife. And yet still, there were so many moments where I was like, what kind of terrible human being are you that you just couldn't figure out a way to work it out? I was miserable in my relationship at points, and I still felt that way about everything that had happened after the fact. So yes, you have to give yourself time. I'm actually really grateful that I did meet the EP, like, a couple years afterwards, because if I hadn't, I probably still would have dated her, and I don't know if it would have worked out as well just because of how much stuff I was still going through internally, right?
Yeah,
because really it sounds like your friend is in, no, I'm sorry. It sounds like your friend's partner is in the rebound stage. And
that's what I've been thinking. And I'm like, I'm not going to butt into their life. Like, I get it. You are very happy with this person. But at the same time, I'm like, there's a lot of red flags that I've just been like, I don't know. And then, you can only say so much. And at the end of the day, it's still their decision to get married to their partner or whatever.
Right. But. Well, yeah. And like I was saying, like I feel like they're in the rebound stage, and maybe the thing that saves this, and I don't know, like you'll have to keep us updated, but maybe the thing that, like, maybe if it's a long engagement, like a 2, 3, 4 year engagement.
I don't know. I was already getting sent wedding dresses. So.
Oh boy. Well, maybe that's just the excitement of it, like, hey, we got engaged. I'm looking at dresses. I'm just going to say, I hope that they wait a little bit, because otherwise, most likely, all right. Yeah. And then guess what's going to happen at the altar? Do you take this partner to be your lawfully wedded partner?
No.
Exactly. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the whole kerfuffle there. I'm like, it's just I don't like it. I don't like it, and I can't just be like, I don't like this.
Well, yeah, look, you can either be honest or you could be like a decent friend. Like those are your two options.
Yeah.
So
I'm here to support you no matter what.
Because you can't go full bad friend until the partner does something wrong. You know, just because otherwise and even then you still might look like the bad guy. But that's the only way that you can come off without just immediately looking like the bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of bad guys, this chick at a mall wanting her Micheal Kors bag. I swear to God. Listen to this audio real quick. So this is taken from, I got it off of Internet Hall of Fame on Twix, which is just a meme reposting site. So I'm not sure who the original poster is, but it is of a boyfriend filming his girlfriend. And in the caption, it says, woman break up with boyfriend for not buying her MK, Micheal Kors for the uninitiated, bag.
Man, she mad 'cause I'm trying to buy her that Micheal Kors bag. Come on, baby, let's go. We
I'm not leaving.
But listen, we're ready outside, ready, you know what I'm saying? Might as well just go.
No.
Seriously, let's get in the car, man. We ready?
I'm not leaving until you give me my Micheal Kors bag. I've been asking for this bag for 3 months, and you say you're gonna get it.
But we already left the mall. The mall about to close in a little bit, man.
I don't care.
Let's get in the car. I'll give it to you next week. Let's get into the car.
Ain't no next week. You're not gonna give it to me next week. You gonna go in there right now, and you gonna buy it for me right now because I want it right now.
Really,
I asked for it 3 months ago, and you said you was gonna get it for me 3 months ago, and it's 3 months later, and I still ain't
can't wait for like a week.
No.
All right.
Can't wait for a week. He's still trying.
The mall about to close.
All right, let's go.
When baby spoil.
All right. So I have two opinions on this. Okay.
Okay.
Since I have two opinions, I would like for you to go first.
I don't like women like this.
You don't like women, what, brats?
Yeah, brats or spoiled or entitled. I don't know, but maybe it's because I've never been that person. Like, so I can't see it. So maybe if I was,
I don't know. I want to talk to Keith. I want to talk to Keith and be like, has she not been this person? I want to know.
Because I buy it myself.
Yeah, that's probably how you're the brat, though, is that he's like, no, don't buy something. You're like, I'm not listening to you. I'm just going to buy it. I'm just
I don't know, but
Keith, if she is embezzling your funds, blink 3 times, buddy. I'm right here for you.
Why are you blinking for him?
I'm just showing him in case he's in a place where he's not able to blink. I'm just like, if he forgot somehow, like you hit him in the head with a hammer because he found he found the accounts. Just that's what you do, okay, friend?
Anyways, no, okay, so that was just my opinion about her, but I remember you sent that video and I was reading like the replies to it. Mm-hmm. And somebody said that maybe she should have not worried about her MK person. Maybe she should have worried about her wig. I'm like, girl.
Wow.
Why would y'all see that? But then I cackled and it was really funny.
God. All right. So for me, the first thing I'm going to say about this, and you could say this about everything on the internet, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to say this video's cap. This is not an actual thing that happened. And why? I'm going to tell you right now. Look at where they are. I just put the video back up on at takeabreathpod on the YouTube channel. I just put the video back up. She is leaning on the car. Okay? There's no way in hell that if she is going to be this bratty about getting her damn purse, that she is going to leave the mall without getting that purse, okay? Yeah. Because it's not like they're in the car and she's yelling at him and he's like, okay, cool, we can go back in or what. No. She said, I'm not getting in the car. until we go back into the mall and
they park
get me that
far.
purse. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to call cap on the video. However, let's just say that there's a magical world that this is real. It's the dude's fault. It is the dude's fault 100%. I get what you're saying about not liking bratty women. I'm not saying that her attitude is okay. But what I am saying is the fact that it's exactly like what they say about how you should raise your children. You don't bargain with them and you don't give in to their terrorism. Okay? And what did he do the whole time? He was like, first he promised to get her the bag. So dude, honestly, that's already on
Apparently,
you. Okay?
yeah.
Because at no point did he say, I didn't say I wasn't going to do it. No. You said you were going to get her the bag. Secondly, what about next week? So now it's not, oh, I'm not getting it for you. It is, well, if you just do what I want, then I'll do what you want later. It's, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he just fully gives up. He's like, my
That's fine,
baby.
I guess. I guess we're going back.
Oh, God. And it's these type of men that get walked all over. And I'm not saying, oh, you got to be a big, strong man. No, I'm just saying you got to get treated correctly. In every relationship, it should be a 50-50 split in which you guys both give and you guys both get, and treating each other like this, because she's being a dick to him, but he's feeding into it. Right? So he's making her a worse version of herself.
Yeah.
So it's something that really, really bothers me. Now, like I said, this video is cap. It's 100% cap. But it is stuff like this. And honestly, with the way that social media is nowadays as well, it's the fact that it's cap is even worse, because now people are going to think, young people are going to think that this kind of stuff is actually real, that this is how you get your way in life, that if you are a quote unquote baddie, you can act however you want to get whatever you want all the time. And that's just not good for society. That, I almost said a political thing. I'm not going to say it, okay? But
Don't say it.
that's just how a lot of people act, I should say, with their politics. Is they just yell and scream and are bratty about it, and there's no more conversations anymore. That's why, and I'm not just talking about political conversations between regular folk. I'm talking about politicians. That's why we don't have, you used to have the far right, the middle left, and the middle, and the far left.
Far left.
In the middle, he had more middle left. No, in the far left. And now it's just seeming like, well, we have far left and we have far right, and never shall the two meet. And that's why our country kind of sucks right now. Whether you think it's the greatest place in the world or not, I think the majority of Americans would say that this country kind of sucks. I've been in multiple offices over the past couple weeks, and multiple times I've heard someone say, I just have kind of given up on the country when someone brought up something political. So it's just these attitudes that are just seeping into us, like, AI, just take over already, okay? We have obviously lost the plot. We need help, so just come on. It's Skynet. Waiting, buddy. Waiting. Turn me into a fucking battery, please, okay?
Right.
That's the Matrix, but whatever. It's the same thing.
Turn me into a battery.
Yeah, and that's what the humans were in the Matrix movies. They were the batteries for the machines. Did you not? You're watching Beetlejuice, but you haven't seen the 3 Matrix movies?
I've seen them, but it's been a long time since I've seen them.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. So they turn people into their batteries because people blocked out the sun because the sun was their main source of power. So the machines were like, oh, psych, you thought.
I did not know that. I now have to rewatch The Matrix.
Yeah, don't watch. I know I said there are 3. That's because the 4th one is so bad it should not be considered a part of the film series. Like, honestly, that's another one.
Oh,
Decades later, oh, it all comes back.
Wow.
All right. So, as we like to do around this time every week, am I overreacting? All right. Am I overreacting about wife comments? So here's the deal. I overheard my wife having a hall pass conversation with another lady. The lady asked my wife who hers was. I expected her to say no one. We've had the talk before, and she knows that there isn't anyone that could get me to cheat. No celebrity, no lingerie model, no hot girl next door, etc. She assured me that was the same for her. However, she told her friend that she definitely had a hall pass and named him. Her friend laughed and said, "I thought you loved your husband." My wife said, "Oh, my husband is number 1, but if hall pass came to my door, my husband would have to understand that he's number 2 until we're done." Then she laughed about it. I don't know. It's making me feel weird about things. Am I just overreacting and this is nothing? I keep telling myself it means nothing, but I can't get that feeling in the pit of my gut to go away. Now, before we go on, there was an update to this, okay? He posted a comment about this. So the hall pass is not a celeb. I should have stated that. He isn't someone she works with directly with, but is someone she bumps into from time to time. I guess that's what bothers me. If she said her hall pass was like Ryan Reynolds, I wouldn't have thought anything about it. So I'm going to say cap again and say that he is overreacting. The reason for that is because of that line that he put in there where he said, no celebrity, no lingerie model, no hot girl next door. We've talked about this and she knows how I feel. And that's why I'm going to say that it's probably like a local celebrity or something. Like she works at the TV station. And right, he's and the like sports anchor. Yes. We fucking sports anchors. Those are the guys who are in the news station fucking all the time. Just getting it in. Weather girl, news anchor, desk reporter, social media manager. The sports anchor is doing his thing.
Oh, man. I've been on a date with the sports anchor a few times.
We will have to revisit that. We will. But so that's what I'm saying is that this person, the guy, is overreacting because I feel like there's more to the story than he even said because he made such a big deal about the fact that nobody could be his.
Nobody. No.
Now that being said, it is kind of messed up to have a real life hall pass.
Yes. And that was my other thing. I'm like, ooh, she could have said literally any celebrity out there, but she said some local dude. Like, bitch, okay, just like you clearly have thought about this before.
So
every time you see this man while you're getting your coffee or something like
I want some of that hot stuff.
Like it just makes it. I mean, it's the same way where I was like, there's a difference between like an OnlyFans girl and a porn star, right? I feel like
there's not. There's no difference.
No, I know. No, listen.
They both get paid for sex. Like.
Yes, but in my mind, like
in your mind, porn star is a higher category.
Yeah,
the elite of the sex.
And
gotta have those Brazzers ads going.
The OnlyFans girl is like living next door type thing.
That's so good. I love how you have a porn hierarchy.
Just saying.
It's
There's
like
porn stars, OnlyFans, and like Twitter.
Twitter, where the OnlyFans girls are.
Not all of them. They're just some randos sometimes, I think.
So I was gonna go porn stars, OnlyFans, and then those girls, not like regular strippers, because those just go in the OnlyFans account, but the girls who are at like the places where you put a quarter in and the window slides down or the screen
Do
slides
those still
down.
exist?
I live in Vegas. There's gotta be at least 3 downtown, okay? I was in one of those one time.
Oh.
It was not a good experience. Because
Sound like it would be fun.
it was me and like 4 other guys. Because we were 18 and stupid, okay? So me and like 4 other guys. But then when the screen comes down, like there's still the plexiglass between you and the performer, right? Because they don't want the girl to be, getting attacked or anything.
Right.
But because there's plexiglass, the girls were literally slamming their body parts into the plexiglass. It was like watching the Golden Knights check hit someone into the glass, but with a female body part there stuck to the glass at the end. Just bam!
I didn't know that's how they were.
And then this is probably me misremembering it, but I felt like she was doing it so hard that by the end of the 45 seconds, it was starting to get swollen.
Ooh.
Yeah, like you got to be nicer to yourself, okay?
Yeah, damn.
You never said though, is he overreacting?
I think so. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those, like, first of all, why are you listening to your wife and her friend's conversation? They're just having a little
Because y'all
girl
be
chat.
loud, okay? Y'all be loud. You think you're not loud, but you have yourselves
Right.
on the stupid speakerphone, and you're like, oh my God. And then just say, I can't help but hear it now, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there has to be something a lot worse in this marriage aside from from his wife finding the local paper boy or something.
I like how it went from sports anchor to paper boy.
What did I call him first? The local guy at the coffee shop? I don't know.
Oh, either way. Oh God. So
Either
I still
way.
don't know. Overreacting or not?
I think he is overreacting.
Okay, so so we both think he is overreacting.
Yeah. Like,
Vastly
get over
different
it.
reasons as to why we think that, but we both think he's overreacting. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get something to drink, and when we come back, I'll be a happy boy, and we're gonna talk about more stuff right here on A Conversation with Judy and Ryan. Woo! Welcome back to A Conversation with Judy and Ryan. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, share, 5-star review, okay? Just all the things. Come on, okay? Also, make sure if you want to support the show, check out the Patreon. $5 a month, and you get to be put onto the ticker team. I asked you for help with the name, and then you just ghosted me. You didn't give me any other suggestions.
Oh, I must have forgot about that.
Yeah. So at some point,
My bad.
let's try to come up with something better than ticker team. We probably won't because it's ticker team. I mean, how good, right? But let's try. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to give a quick update about everything that's going on in my life right now. If you didn't listen last week, but let's be real, you most likely did because we have like 3 listeners, 3 of which are related to me. So 4 because Keith, who's related to you. Oh, and Sylvia listens. Okay, we probably have like, I don't know, 20, 25 listeners, okay?
Wow.
But they're dedicated. They're not missing any shows, okay? Let's be honest about it. So, but just in case, last week I let everyone know that a couple things in my life have gone awry. The EP is sick, and I was fired from my job for having a bad attitude, which is just like still just And I also mentioned that I had received a job offer from a place that I wasn't thrilled about because it was a very low salary, but it's a sales job, so that's the point, is it's supposed to be commission based and everything. And I ended up taking that job because it was the smart thing to do. It's not what I wanted to do. I probably could have waited a couple more weeks to see if anything else popped up. But sometimes when you have responsibilities and you have an offer, even if it doesn't stop the bleeding, it helps with the bleeding, I guess is a good way to put it. So I took that job. So far, it's going, it's your typical call center sales job where they want you to make 200 calls a day and just keep staying on the phones. And I'm not I'm not trying to paint it as like a draconian place. The people there are really nice. Everyone's chill. So it's not like, get on the phone or we're going to beat you.
So you actually have to go somewhere. You're not doing this at home.
No, I'm not doing this at home. Okay, I didn't want to pay the $3.99 a month to find remote jobs in my area, okay?
What? I heard there's a lot of call center job type, like answering calls, just remote.
I'm sure that there is. I'm very sure that there is. This is not one of them. Okay. So I mean, look, it's work. It is honest work. It is a fair way to make a paycheck. I don't want to come off like I'm looking down on anyone who does work there, who does enjoy their job, who has made their lifestyle a part of it. It's just not something I thought I would be doing. So my mindset is just like, damn. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that I'm not doing my hardest at the job. I don't want to say I've been doing really well, but I've been doing, for what I've been asked to do, I've been doing well. Okay. So like I haven't sold anything, but I've set a lot of appointments, and that's all they want me to do is set appointments. So, so I mean, we're going to make the best of it, and we're going to just keep applying for the things, and that just have a positive attitude that something better is going to come along, or that you guys will have given enough money to the Patreon so that, I don't have to I could just focus on making content all day. So come on, guys. Come on. Yeah. It's $5 a month. Okay.
$5.
And then you get your friends to start listening to the show, and then eventually they'll give $5 a month, and then so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah. So come on.
Look, $5.
The king says, give us money.
Look, $5. All right. Can get you a lot on the Patreon. All right.
I mean, it will at some point, but right now it really it gets you on that ticker. So, but your name will be there. Then you'll be famous too. So it's quid pro quo.
Okay.
But in the interim, so that I can also just be positive in what's going on, I have made a couple life changes. One, I have started dieting. Before, I was just working out and I would eat whatever I want. Now, I haven't been to the gym in a couple weeks because my brain wasn't there. And then I don't want to be at the gym when I get off of work because I want to be with the EP because everything going on with her as well, right? So I haven't been going to the gym as much. So I decided that I was going to start dieting. And, the best diet in the world, I don't care what anyone tells you. It's not keto. It's not Atkins, which is just old people keto. It's not calorie counting. It's not intermittent fasting. It's not. The best diet in the world, depression. I swear to God, when you are depressed, you don't want to eat anything. The EP yelled at me 3 straight days because I hadn't eaten anything by like 8 o'clock at night.
Oh my God.
Right? And I'm not going to sit here and say it's healthy, it's fine. No, I'm saying my brain wasn't happy and just everything. And it wasn't like I was hungry and I was just ignoring it. I just didn't feel hungry. I just felt kind of empty, which, you know, I'm not saying woe is me either, because that's something everybody goes through. You go through it, you have your support system, hopefully, and you grow from it.
Yeah.
But because of that, I have started dieting. So, you know, hopefully it works. We'll see.
Okay.
You know,
Good luck.
Maybe this will just,
You got this.
you know. And then also, in order to have a better mindset about myself in general, we've started doing positive affirmations.
Ooh, okay.
Right? So every day the EP writes like 2 or 3 on the mirror. She's so cute. She does it while I'm in the shower. So I get out of the shower and I'm just like, oh, I have these things to read now. So we started doing that. And honestly, especially with the job, because it's something that I've never done a cold calling type sales job before. Mm-hmm. To this degree, I feel like, yes, I probably did it with car insurance, but that just feels different for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. This one, I've never done something like this. So I was nervous. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. What if I suck at it? And she gave me some affirmations that just, while repeating them to myself, it really helped me get through that moment. So there's that. And then the last one, I'm teaching myself how to type.
What do you mean type?
I mean, touch type, like, so I don't have to look at the keyboard anymore.
Did you not do that before?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm like a hybrid because I've been typing for so long.
Yeah.
Where I have to look at the keyboard, but I'm not just going pick, 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 pick. Like I could type fairly fast for having to look at the keyboard. But no, they tried to teach me when I was like in, I don't know, 3rd grade or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was the only time that they tried to teach me. It wasn't like something.
That little box over your keyboard.
Yeah. And it just never. And I think because also you got to remember, all right, the internet was prehistoric when it was deemed necessary that I needed to learn how to type. And I say that because typing, like they were still teaching cursive when I was in school. Okay. They put more prevalence on cursive than they did on learning how to type. So that's why, like, I never took it seriously. And the programs at the time were not as, in my opinion, intuitive as they are now. And what I mean by that is, here, I'll show you real quick. I have it pulled up. The EP found this for me. Mm-hmm. Come on, there we go. And it's just typingtest.com.
Oh, yeah.
But as you could see, when you're looking at the keyboard right here, it has different colors for the keyboard, has different colors for the keys. There's little games in which they don't even care that you're typing the correct thing. It's just there's a star to show you where to put your finger so that it's, or I'm sorry, it's not that they don't care if you're typing the right thing. They don't care if you're typing actual words. There's just a star to put on the keyboard so that your fingers get used to moving in those places. So I started doing it the other night and I was like, oh, I can kind of do this now. Cause I remember for whatever reason, like my tiny little chubby hands, they were tiny and chubby. You can't type with tiny chubby fingers. And it was just the most difficult thing.
Yeah.
And then also, I do think that the fact that I can see where I'm typing as I do it, because it has the feedback of showing you where you're typing. Like when I was, like I said, prehistoric age of the internet, the program that we were on, it would just say, you got it wrong, but it wouldn't say what you were typing. It would just say what you were typing wrong. So now when I do it, I could say, oh, I typed that. Okay, so obviously you do it in an instant, but you're like, okay, so my hand, I moved this finger instead of that finger, or my hand was in this place instead of that place, whatever. So hopefully by the end of the year, I'd like to, because right now, you're going to be so like, ew, but I probably type around 28 words a minute.
Okay.
I'd like to try and get that to around 35, 38 words per minute by the end of the year.
Ooh. Okay, it's pretty good.
Which I just, no, it's September. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's it. All of September, October, November, and all this, 4 months.
yeah. So I'd like to get to 35, 38 words per minute by like the end of January. In my head, we were still... In my head, we still
August.
had like, August, maybe even part of July still. So yeah, by the end of January, I'd like to get there. So I'll keep you guys informed on that. But yeah, like I said, I was just having fun with it. I never had fun typing before. I do think a big part of it is the fact that I'm not using that stupid box over my hands.
Yeah.
Because it makes me feel more comfortable that I don't look at my keys, right? Because I'm, doing it for myself. So why cheat? What's the point? But it does make me feel better that I can just look down if I need to for a half second and then go back to what I'm doing. So,
Cool.
Yeah. So
Fun
we'll
fact:
see.
I when I'm bored at work, I'm like, I really don't have anything, just to make it look like I'm doing something, I'll go do like 3-minute typing tests.
That's what the EP told me that I told her, because that's how it came up. I told the EP that one of the things that I'm a little embarrassed about is that I don't know how to type. Now, with my jobs, I talk.
Right.
I'm a talker.
Yeah.
That's what it's always been. So I haven't needed to type. And like I said, in high school and even really in college, like it probably slowed me down, but it never really was a bad thing for me because I was able to type just fast enough with my own personal style. I think the thing that helps is I can remember a lot of words in my head at the same time, and I just type them, and then bam, I'm like, okay, yeah, close enough.
Like you knew what I meant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So those are the things I'm working on. So we'll see how that goes.
Ooh,
But
I'm
yeah,
excited
so I was saying, sorry. I told her that, and she brought this program to my attention because that's what she does at work. She will, practice so that she can get faster and faster. And then she showed me. She was pissed about it because she hasn't practiced in a minute. So she was at like 38 words per minute, and she's like, "Oh no, I could do much better than this. Come on."
You guys.
How fast do you type?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've had to do one because I haven't been that bored at work lately. But I would say maybe like on a good day, if I'm just actually doing the typing test, maybe like 70.
70? Damn. Okay. I got a lot of work to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like you gave me the ick just now for embarrassing me with your 70 words per minute.
Look, I am a professional emailer. All right. It's what I do every day. Every day. All I do is type on my little keyboard like clickety clack every day.
Whatever.
So,
Whatever. You still gave me the ick. I'm not enjoying. I was all happy. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. And yeah, you still suck. Okay. So just go on, Judy. Just
wow.
do your thing.
All right.
Just
so,
go.
I came across a person on TikTok talking about backstory. I've been really into this artist named Chappell Rowan.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know them.
Sounds like a Nepo
but
baby.
I don't think she is. Or they are. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know
that name. It sounds like
the
the name of a Nepo baby.
Chapel Rowan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have some catchy songs. I was like, okay. And now that I like them, like on TikTok, a video came up where this guy was like, oh, I knew Chapel Rowan before she became big. Like 2 years ago, she was on my top artists I listened to on Spotify, blah, blah, blah. Those type of people really give me the ick. And I don't care. Like, I hate that, when you bring up to somebody like, oh, I love listening, like, I'm really digging this song. And they're like, oh yeah, I discovered that song and that artist like years ago. Like, okay, was that necessary though? Like, good for you. Do you want a cookie for knowing this artist before they became big? Like, it just gives me the ick.
But yes, you're correct. That's exactly what they want. They want a cookie. Okay? Like, that's the only reason. It doesn't give me the ick, but I also don't understand people who act that way. And I only say that because if you enjoy something, don't you want other people to enjoy that same thing?
Right. Like, it feels like they just wanted to keep it to themselves. Like
100%.
This little secret that's
toxic fandom right there. That's how it becomes super toxic super quick. So I don't get it. Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I have ever been a fan of that I was like, I was a fan first. I want to say wrestling, but I don't think that that's actually true. I think that's just me being defensive about it all the time. Because people are like, you like wrestling? And I'm like, yeah, it's basically a live action play. Why wouldn't you want that?
You know who loves wrestling? My brother. Yeah,
because he's a smart guy, okay?
Like, yeah. So anyways, but it's just, I'm trying to think of if I was ever that person like, oh, I listened to them before, or I knew that actor before they became big, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? I don't know.
I think people think that I'm like that because I do so many different things that I'll just be like, oh yeah, I've done that, or I've heard of that, or whatever. So, but then I don't talk about it because it's not like it became a huge part of my life or anything.
Right.
It's just like, yeah. And then, so I feel like this is also probably me just thinking down about myself. Positive affirmations. I am enough.
I am enough.
No!
What?
No, we're not doing the Barbie affirmation. We're doing an actual affirmation. Okay.
Okay.
But
okay.
I feel like people probably think that about me because of that. But no, honestly, I really, if I enjoy something, I hope that other people would also enjoy it. Yeah. Like, because not even so that you'll enjoy it with me, because we all know that I'm not trying to hang out with people. But it's just because if I think something's good, I hope that other people find it good too. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why I love video games, and it makes me very sad to see the state of the video game industry. Yes, we have great games come out all the time, but there's a lot of toxicity and corporate toxicity that's come around with it, and it just bums me out. And it bums me out because other people are thinking, oh, well, these video games probably aren't as great as people make them out to be, so why would I go there? All right, I'm getting off topic now. I'm getting
yeah. And I just know there's other artists that it's happened to that I've heard, like Kendrick Lamar. So remember when he got big with Good Kid, Mad City?
Yes, I totally know that.
Oh, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you listen to Kendrick Lamar like that.
I mean, I did listen to plenty of "Ain't Not Like Us." They not like us. They not like us. But no, like I think that at the thing, not trying to get us off topic, I was working at the radio station when he started to pop off. So I wasn't listening to as much rap music because I was listening to so much of the stuff at the station. So like also I would get off and I'd be like, I don't listen to any music right now. I just been listening to music for 7 straight hours, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's one of those where like, oh, I remember like I knew him, you know, when he was still doing like his underground, like freestyle rap, like, okay. I'm sorry, is he too mainstream for you now?
Well, that was the birth of hipsterism.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just, I liked it before it was cool. And then, I mean, not saying that people who were listening to Kendrick Lamar, although there were some, were necessarily hipsters, but that's all that, it was the birth of hipsterism.
Hipsterism.
Yeah. God.
Anyways.
I just, yeah, like I said, I don't understand people that like something, but then because it becomes popular, they don't like it or they don't want other people to like it because it was their own cool thing. Like, if that's what you want, then go join a club, okay?
Yeah.
Go join a Civil War reenactment club. Yes, they are. They do have like really feverish fans or reenactors, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. But let's be real. If we're talking about the amount of reenactors compared to the amount of Kendrick Lamar fans, I think that scale's gonna tip one way or the other. I don't know. So go join a bowling league.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, do something that only a certain amount of people can do. Start your own D&D club. Then you're the dungeon master. You only decide, I'm only having one other person. And it's an orc. There's a lot. If being exclusive to something is your thing, then make it your thing, man. Like, but don't piss on other people because they like your thing that is out in the public to consume.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I remember that you told me that you don't know how to wash your laundry.
First of all, no. I did not say I did not know how to do my laundry. I asked, am I doing my laundry wrong? Because supposedly on the TikToks.
Okay.
No, wait.
See,
listen, no.
This is the new.
Box,
real quick though, this is the new tabloids. Okay,
the tabloids.
I saw it on TikTok, so it's gotta be true. Come on.
Not that it's true. I'm just saying they might be making sense. So. Whenever I get into my like cleaning habits videos, a lot of them start popping up on my TikTok page. And there was one lady who was talking about how, like, I typed in how to get an oil stain out of like, you know, one of my shirts or something. And so clearly the rest of my feed was like laundry TikTok. And this lady brought up that, you know, it's not an oil stain. Like, I put the clothes in and then somehow after the dryer, they have like these weird stains. She's like, it's not an oil stain. It's probably like leftover detergent or leftover fabric softener that's in your laundry that's getting this stain on your shirts. Because apparently people, probably like myself, be using way too much laundry detergent or way too much fabric softener. I'm sorry.
Are you really about to tell me that you've been doing it wrong because you didn't realize that you should respect the line amounts and not just put as much fucking liquid fabric softener and half the bag of detergent into the goddamn washing machine?
No. Listen. We do have like, because we have the front loader where they have just a little pull-out tray that you put the detergents in, and it's like it has the max line. Mm-hmm. But you shouldn't even be putting that much in, like your max line, apparently. So I tried it, and I was like, okay, because I like my clothes to smell good, like smell like detergent, because that's how I feel that it's clean. Like it's been washed with a lot of soap. That's how.
That's some PTSD right there. Okay, that's like you grew up in like a hospital, so that's what makes you feel good inside.
What?
I'm just saying, like you grew up around a lot of sterility. Okay, so there was that smell somewhere. It was in your childhood. You're just like, no, it has to smell like it's freshly got soaked in soap. What happened when you were growing up, Judy?
I don't know.
Do we need to do affirmations for you?
No, I'm okay.
Your clothes are enough.
Okay. But anyways, let me just finish this thought that so a lot of people, because they're like, the type of laundry you have now, you don't need that much soap because they're high efficiency, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, let me test this out. Let me just use like half the amount that I would normally use, which is probably like, 2-3 little gulps of whatever, laundry detergent and fabric softener. And I was like, all right, let's see how it goes. And you know what? They came out pretty clean and they didn't have they still smelled fine. I was like, damn, maybe I am just like using too much detergent. So now I'm like cutting back. So,
but did they still smell like a freshly opened bottle of detergent?
Yes, they did.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, and they're saying that all the new detergents out there are like highly concentrated and blah, blah, blah. I was like, fine. So
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm continuing this thing where I'm just trying not to use so much and my clothes look good. They're fine. And,
That makes a lot of sense to me, though, because if you look at a Tide Pod, right, and you're only the real recommendation, I think, is like max 2.
Right. For like a full load.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about it, like, yeah, you're using way too much soap because you probably will use like 5-6 Tide Pods and then the fabric softener.
No, I don't use pods, but yeah.
No, I'm saying in the amount of soap that you're using. Yeah, you.
Well, although those Tide Pods are like extra concentrated.
That's what they want you to think. No, they're not. It's the same stuff.
I don't trust Tide Pods or like any of those little pod things. I just feel like it's not gonna melt in my wash, and it's just gonna stay like I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
I don't like the thing that they designed specifically for the washer that I have.
It is what it is.
Yeah. You're too busy just, taking your towel out of the dryer and be like, oh yeah. Oh, that's what mommy likes.
God, I love fresh laundry smell. It's the best thing ever.
You and Keith must have sex in the laundry room a lot, huh?
Oh.
You're like, no, but we will now.
I'm like, can I reach up there?
Oh, you can get a stool. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Just wheel your chair. Whatever chair you have, just wheel it into the laundry room, and then you use it to get on top, and then you just kick it away. You'll be fine.
I think we might be too high up.
No, because that man is like 8'2", so like he pulls his pants and his dick is barely touching the top of the washing machine. It'll be fine.
You're right.
Yeah, see?
You're right. Okay.
You're the one who decided to marry fucking the Jolly Green Giant. I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
That's my man. That's my man.
That's my man. And I'm really short, so maybe feel even better. Yeah. God.
It just makes me laugh every time. So when Keith wears like shoes and I'm just wearing like flip flops out, I'm like, bro, you are so much taller than me. Like, what is this?
See, I've given up on all that stuff because the EP will wear Asher's sandals. Mm-hmm. So everything just now. I feel like I'm Hodor. Game of Thrones reference. I just feel like I'm Hodor in this bitch, and I'm a big giant ogre of a man, and I'm just knocking into stuff, and then the tiny little people have to just fucking run around me so that they don't get trampled. So.
Wow.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right. Well, let us know about your laundry kink. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I think I just added an extra 8 years to your marriage. Well, the sexual aspect of your marriage, because you know, when he's like super tired and you're drying up down there, you're still just gonna be like, oh, I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Like, did you just wash those sheets? This blanket.
That's gonna be your wedding anniversary. It's like, hey babe, I did the laundry. Oh yeah. All right. That does it. That does it for this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being with us each and every week. I know I make the joke like, oh, 3 people are listening, 2 of them are my mom. But I know that there's more than that out there. And I know that you guys, when you listen to the whole thing. So I do appreciate it. Like I have so much, I feel like I've said appreciate 7 times. So I have so much love in my heart for you. Just thank you. You've also been a big reason that I've been able to mentally get through the last couple weeks, because I knew I'd be able to do this, and I knew that it would be fun and I'd get to have some fun, and hopefully while you were listening, you had some fun as well. We will be back next week, but please make sure to check us out on YouTube at TBPOD, as well as the other social medias. You can follow us there too. You can say hi to us there too. You know, I know I talk about not liking people, but I'm fine dealing with people in digital formats. Okay. I'm fine with it. All right. Until next week, we will see you later. Bye. Bye.